Okay, so I made a 10-minute long video and then it didn't save. I don't know what happened, but this is what I'm going to say is I was listening to a podcast earlier with Gary Vee, and he was explaining this idea of, it's like made up, but like you have like this 22-year-old kid who goes on Instagram and he's like, I'm selling houses, I'm the shit, buy my house, like I know everything about selling houses. And he was like, when all reality is this kid is 22 and he doesn't actually know anything about selling houses. What he should be doing is just sharing his journey of learning how to sell houses and not just trying to sell them to anyone that will listen. And that really stuck with me. And that brought me to where I am now. I want to share just a little bit of my story, a little bit of what I've been learning the last 13 years of being a professional photographer. And I figured I would just start with a little bit of my backstory. I'm 33 years old now. When I was 18, I moved to Seattle, Washington. Everyone on my mom's side of the family is from there originally, and I grew up visiting there. And yeah, I moved in with some friends that I met at a local church in Seattle, which is a whole other rabbit trail and video. But when I was there, about maybe like 6 months to a year in there, living there, my cousin Dina gave me a film camera, and I didn't realize that photography would change my life. I was never creative growing up. Like, I was super into music. I was really into writing. I shouldn't say I wasn't creative, but like I couldn't paint, like I couldn't sing. But photography really gave me this avenue to create things, because in my head, like all you had to do was just like click a button and you could make a piece of art. And that was mind boggling. So yeah, like I photographed my first professional wedding at 21. It was some friends of mine. They paid me $500, and yeah, like since then, over a decade has gone by. I guess it's been 12 years that I've been working as a professional photographer, and 6 of those years I spent as artist in residence for a nonprofit called Outreach Orlando, and that really changed my life. Like, it really opened up so many doors to be able to start my career off as an artist. Like, I had my own studio for literally $100 a month. I could bring clients there. Eventually I got to a point where I was able to hire an assistant, and it, like, wow, it was a struggle at times. Like, just was such a sweet time of just like abundance and opportunity and getting to explore. So we get to 2023, or actually 2024. I just kind of felt like I was beyond the point of just being an artist in residence. I was becoming more established in my career, and I felt like I needed to take a leap. I felt like I needed to try and start my own thing. So I reached out to a friend of mine who manages commercial properties. He showed me some buildings, and we found a place in Altamont, Florida. And I opened up my first studio. And how I did that was a little rough. I emptied out both of my IRAs. I went into debt. I had 2 different business credit cards, and I bought all my furniture. I bought equipment. I bought printers. I bought a projector. Like, I bought so much stuff, like all good things, like things that like actually helped my business. But then I couldn't keep up. Things weren't busy enough. Like, the debt kept piling up. I started using like personal credit cards to stay alive. And around the same time, like my partner and I like had to move, and then my dad got really sick, and I was taking him to appointments literally like the month that I moved into my studio. And yeah, like 3 months after he passed away, and there was just so much shit that happened, like so much. And yeah, like it wasn't easy, and I ended up having to like close the studio after 8 months because like I couldn't pay rent. Like I was behind. Like there were so many times where I was just like putting things on credit cards, or like overdrafting my account, or like having to go like to heaven and beyond to try and figure out like how to like cover my bills. And yeah, it just didn't make sense to keep going. And I share all this because like we have such like this like single-sided picture with social media. Like I don't say any of this to complain. Like I have an incredible life, but I want to like also communicate that like if you have a dream or like something that you're pursuing after that is bigger than yourself, like it is not going to be easy. Like it is literally going to cost you. Like it may not be monetarily, like in my case, it might be relationships, it might be time, but like there is a cost, and you have to be willing to like literally give things up and almost like kind of give up everything to go and pursue that dream. And that's something that like I've had to come back to over and over. Like even now, like I don't have a studio anymore. Like I moved into like this nice apartment with like my partner at the time, and we ended up like splitting up, and like now I live by myself. And like that's been incredibly difficult because I've been like trying to catch up with like the debt from like opening and closing the studio, and like all these just normal life things. And yeah, I don't know, like it's difficult, but like again, I just like want to reiterate that like if you have a dream, like pursue it. Like literally don't let anything get in the way. Like you might be delusional. Like I am 1000% fucking delusional. Like I wake up every day, like my bank account would be in the fucking negatives, like things can just be falling apart, and I'm like, art is the way, like my photography is the fucking thing. Like that is what I'm going to show up for. And I also want to say that like on the other hand, like I only have a minuscule idea of what the fuck I'm doing. Like I am guessing, I am throwing shit against the wall like 90% of the time and seeing if it sticks. Like there is no rhyme or reason to the way that like I live my life most of the time. And like you'd think like, man, David, like you have like all these different like struggles. Like your fucking card is getting declined when you're trying to buy coffee, or like you're having to call your mom and ask her like $50 to get like groceries. But like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like I know that I'm supposed to pursue art. Like I know that like I am not like destined to have some like straight laced job. Not that like I'm above that, or like that I have anything against people that like do those things, or do whatever they have to do to survive. But like that's not me. Like I know that like my goal is to create art and to be an artist in this world, and like just show the beauty that I see through my art form. And unless like aliens come down, or like there's like some like light in the sky, like nothing will change that. And I have to listen to that because there's so many days where like I want to give up. Like I want to like go like get a normal job, or like I don't know, fucking file for bankruptcy, or like sell my shit and go live in a storage unit so I don't have to pay bills, or like camp. Like I don't know, but I also know that like when I sit and listen to like myself and my heart, and like I even listen to like the value that like I bring to others through my art, like I have to pursue it. Like literally no matter what it costs, I have to fucking pursue it and keep at it. And I think the reason I'm sharing all of these things is not to be like, oh, like pity me or anything else. It again is just like, do whatever you have to do to pursue the things that are on your heart. Like, you might be delusional. People might think that you have lost your mind. You may be actually losing your mind, but like, lean into those fucking things. And like, artists, like people like myself, people that like are pursuing things, like, document the journey. Like, be fucking real. Like, have these like heart to heart moments where you're like, hey, I have like fucked up so many times. Like, I still don't know which way is up. I don't know how to run a consistent business half the time. I question things. Like, I have $2 in my bank account. Like, there's just so many different things. Like, be transparent. Like, fucking document those things. Share them with the world. Like, people need to hear all sides of your story. So I guess that's all I've got. Maybe I'll do more of these. I love you. I really hope that this is encouraging. Like, I hope that it's not a thing of like, people think that I'm complaining or anything. Like, I have a wonderful, beautiful life. Like, photography has just like blessed me in every single way possible. Like, I was reflecting earlier, like before the video like messed up in the first one, like, everything that I have, every relationship that I have, like, is all through my art. Like, it's through clients. Like, it's just through me, like, making silly posters of like being wanted or like losing a potato. Like, everything that I have is because of like my art and creativity. So like, I am nothing but grateful. But I want people to hear that it also isn't easy. And I want people to be honest and to just share their stories wholeheartedly. So, as they say in church, go in peace. I love you.